magic is about to happen. The silk, believe it or not, magically morphed into an egg. Hello, I'm João Miranda. Today it's my pleasure to share with you my version of the classic Silk to Egg, which I have been performing for the last 15 years. Included is a great voice-over routine that we translated into 9 languages and that you can instantly add to your own act.
In order to perform this effect, you need an egg,
An egg,
a glass, a towel, and a silk.
I don't know where the silk is. Silk to Egg Pro comes in either white or brown eggs, and all the gimmicks are included. Besides all of the gimmicks included with your package, the brown and white eggs are extremely well made. They not only look like a real egg, but they really feel like the real thing. Silk to Egg Pro is perfect either for parlor or stage work. Get it now and get ready to amaze your audiences. Hello, my name is João Miranda. Thank you very much for having purchased Silk to Egg Pro. This project is based on a classic effect, Silk to Egg, you have probably seen it, but I have a few twists to this old classic. One of the variations that you are about to see, I have been performing for the last 15 years. Yes, now I'm 30, but when I was around 15, I created a version which is the one that I've been using with voice over. And now you have the chance to perform that routine as well. I decided to share it with you because I think that this trick is a real addition, a very good addition to your act. It's like a kind of a musical thing. And also as a bonus, I'm really excited to explain you the version which I've been fooling some magicians from the last years, especially in Portugal, who have seen me performing, because you have received everything in the packaging that we are going to see right now. So as soon as you open, you will see everything that is needed to perform this trick. Starting, of course, with this silk, okay? This is made of real silk. This is a diamond cut silk. As you can see by the shape of the silk, it really is like a diamond shape. Why? Because when this silk goes into the thumb tip, it really occupies much less space than a normal silk. And also it's very, very beautiful. And thanks to the special material of it, it really makes a very, very good fit inside the also very well-built thumb tip that you have received. That it's actually this one, the thumb tip, okay? This is really very, very, very good because the silk fits very, very well inside. It's very, very nice, this thumb tip. It's the exact same model that I've been using also in my last years. You have also received 100 stickers, red stickers, okay, which really are a lot of stickers indeed, enough for 100 performances. So you are ready to go for a lot of performances with these stickers, which you must of course stick into the real egg. And also here is actually this plate made of stainless steel, okay? This plate over here is to place inside the pocket for one of the versions that we are about to show you. This has velvet so you don't ruin your jacket, and this can be easily folded into the desired shape. But we are going into further detail in just a moment. We have of course also this paper with the instructions that you are watching right now, and of course the egg. In this case it's a white egg. You must open this, of course. This is the white egg, okay? it has a hole. This egg is made of ceramic, okay? So the great thing about it, of course, you cannot let it fall, but the great thing about it is that with some of the other versions that were on the market, the egg, when you handle it, it seems very, very lightweight, and it does not give the perfect illusion that this trick especially should have, okay? Also, the look of it is absolutely perfect. These eggs are all handmade, okay? This is very, very difficult. It's a very complex project to make these eggs, and it also it can be, of course, the other version, which is actually the brown egg, okay? The thing is with the brown egg, when you try to find it, the egg, is that normally there are three types of brown eggs. There is the darker one, a normal brown, and the light brown. These ones are the light brown. In Portugal they are a little bit harder to find out, but when I go to the supermarket, what I simply do, I open like 6 or 7 or 8 boxes and I make one with only this light brown color. Why? Because when you are on stage, the dark ones are very, very hard to see unless you have very beautiful lights, very strong lights. This one, when you use a darker color like this blue jacket or a black one, this egg stands out much more, okay? But don't worry if you don't use exactly the same color, because between the audience seeing this egg and the other one, there is a line of space. So even though the eggs are different, people can't really tell the difference. I know because I tested and I've been performing this trick not only with this light brown, but sometimes the real one that I buy is a little bit darker. Don't worry with that, because people will have no idea, because they won't be seeing the eggs at the same time, okay? So this is actually very, very good, it's very, very beautiful, and I particularly love these eggs, and I'm sure that you will enjoy them as well. Right now, I'm about to explain the version that I invented when I was 15 years old. It involves a ditch, but before I explain you everything, let's take a closer look, because you will see now the full performance of that first version of the Silk to Egg Pro. Hi everyone! Today I'm about to explain a great magic trick so that you can perform it later for your friends or family. It's very, very cool. I'm sure you are going to enjoy it. And for it I actually need a silk like this, and the magic is about to happen. Watch this. I only need to place the silk like this into my hand, nothing to the sleeve, no mirrors, no trapdoors, no smokes. Watch. After I place the silk, I magically morphed it into, believe it or not, an egg. Yes, I can see your face of amusement with this trick. But now I'm actually going to explain exactly how this works. First of all, it is a fake egg, so which means that the silk is inside. This is really a fake egg, it's a hollow egg, and you can simply take one of those eggs, wooden eggs, and make a hole. Drill a hole through it, yes? And then you only need to paint it white so it really looks like the eggs that you buy at your local store. That's very, very easy. It really looks like an egg that came from the supermarket. However, it has the hole, but of course it's very important that you never show this part to the audience. Then, once you grab the silk, you should actually place it first of all into your pocket. Just like so. And regarding actually the egg, of course never show it, so you must start always with the egg in this position, and you must of course make a natural pose like this one, so no one guesses that you have actually here the egg. So when you walk on stage, you can walk something like this, which is something people I'm sure won't notice, but never do like this, like so. It's very important that you keep your hand like this in a natural position, just like so. And after you have the egg secretly into your hand, you must of course grab the silk. And that's exactly what you must actually do, just like so. Yes, and stretch actually the silk in this manner. It's very easy. And then you know of course what's really happened. You only need to place the silk into the egg. Very easy. So now you take it and you place it like this Never forget to smile to the audience when you do this, because it really helps with the wall misdirection. And once you have actually like this, you can grab some magical paper, invisible ones, into the egg and say that you transform the silk into an egg, just like so, and of course receive the applause from the audience. But you could do something even much more interesting, which is this. Snap your fingers and then you can do real magic, because if you really believe in it, in real magic, you can actually remove the silk in a magical way, like so. Which means that you don't have the silk now. Probably you can now end the illusion, proving them that the egg is actually 100% real. Cheers! In order to perform this version of the Silk to Egg Pro, you'll need some preparation. Of course, first of all, you'll need a glass. You'll need the fake egg inside your left jacket pocket, the fake egg inside over here, and in the other pocket you will need all this. You'll need the thumb tip, you will need the real egg, you just need to apply the sticker into the real egg, and of course the silk. So the first thing that you must actually do is to place the real egg with the sticker right here. Next it's the thumb tip, and finally the silk, just like this. You will also need a very special preparation. So this is exactly my plate, okay? Yours is a little bit bigger because I had to cut this to fit my pocket. Of course that the jacket's pockets are sizes are different, so probably you'll need to cut to size. So the only thing you must do is to simply grab a pair of scissors and cut, okay? Even though this is stainless steel, you'll be able actually to cut with a pair of scissors. So because the thickness was very carefully thought out, so that you can actually cut it with a pair of scissors. However, if you need to cut, it's very important that you don't forget to also apply black velvet on the ends over here, so that when you place this inside your pocket, you don't ruin your jacket. It's very important. Velvet or some thick black tape. Also, normally when I perform, let me just fold this to my desired shape, which is something like this, because then later what will happen is that actually the egg will fall into this part, okay? So, what I normally do as well, I simply apply double-sided tape in all of this area over here. I don't unpeel it yet, so then when I place inside my jacket pocket, like this, I try to see if the egg fits, and in this case, okay, not yet, so I need to squeeze a little bit more, and then, yes, perfect, it fits perfectly fine inside. So then what you must simply do is to unpeel the double-sided tape and leave the plate right in place, okay? Because later on, what will happen actually is that you are going to let the egg fall from your hand into the pocket. So for now, let's start the routine. First of all, I simply start by showing the silk like this, and at right next, after I remove the silk, I remove, of course, the fake egg. So I remove it, and then I start to place it just like so into my hand. Then after that, I simply snap my fingers and explain to everyone that actually the silk transforms into an egg. Then I do this. I explain to people that this is simply a wooden egg. I painted it white, even though it's not true. People really like to hear this kind of things. And with the drill, you simply make a hole. So you can explain to the audience, this is at least my pattern. And then I say, oh, and to perform the trick is very easy. You simply place actually the silk over here into your pocket, just like so. And for me at least, it's easier. When you place the silk, I strongly suggest that you place your thumb tip, so you are actually one step ahead, okay? So you simply place your thumb tip after placing the silk into your pocket. So you do this, here is your thumb tip, and you continue to say. So it's very important that you don't do this, you can do all of this kind of the gags, okay? Just as you have seen in the video that you saw. But then comes the secret move. The secret move is simply to place the egg like this, in this position inside my hand, and then you say, oh, by the way, it's very easy. So you hide the egg over here and you grab the silk and show it in a big motion. So people don't see the egg in your hand. This is what you explain to people. So they are here, like this. So what happens is that your right hand, which has the thumb tip here, goes into your pocket again, but you are going to simply palm the real egg, of course, with the sticker, like this. You palm it and you remove the silk, like this. Of course, people don't see the real egg inside your hand. It's very important that you don't show it. But as soon as you go to your right hand inside, your left hand secretly ditches the egg into your pocket. So you are like this, you do this, and you simply place it inside at the same time that you remove with your right hand. So let me just place my plate in place, just like so. So you are here in this position, you are like so, you do this, and you can actually, if you want, help to push it with your thumb, and you do this, okay? So it's this and this, okay? So then, of course, you don't have nothing because the egg is actually inside the pocket. You do this, and then you are going to place the real egg into your left hand. At the same time that you do this, you simply stretch the silk like so. So to the people, you have just done this to the silk, but in fact, you place the real egg inside, okay? So now what is going to happen is that you are going to actually place your thumb over here in this position, okay? So you are going to simply place in this position, you are going to place the silk inside the thumb tip. Very, very easy. So you do this. Of course, it's very important that you don't press too hard or you'll break the egg. It happened to me once, don't tell anyone. So after you do this, you place your thumb like this, and then you say, oh, and I have some magical paper in my pocket. And you say invisible paper. Of course, you can place real paper, and then you say that you transform into the real egg. So now what you simply do is to remove the sticker just like so and break the egg into the glass, and you are ready to go. So it's very, very important that you practice a lot the ditching of the fake egg, okay? It's very, very important that you do so. You must do it in a natural motion. Of course, that it's much better if you place the plate inside, okay? Now mine does not have double-sided tape because I wanted to explain exactly how this works, but normally I have. It makes the ditch much, much easier because the plate inside doesn't move. So this was the first version that I created when I was 15. I hope you enjoyed. Hi everyone! Today I'm about to explain you and perform one of the very, very first tricks I have learned when I was a little child. It's very, very easy. After you learn it, you can easily perform it for your friends or family. I'm sure they're really going to enjoy it. And it uses actually silk, just like this. In this case, it's a red one. And after you place it into your closed fist, just like so, very, very clearly, the magic is about to happen. Without any mirrors or trapdoors, you'll see it really happen, because when I snap my fingers just like this, the silk, believe it or not, magically morphed into an egg. Thank you very much. I can see by your reaction that you are really enjoying the trick. But I'm actually going to explain you how this works, because I have an audio file in my phone which teaches every single secret of this amazing illusion. Let's hear it now.
Hello, magical friends. Welcome to the amazing world of magic. This is the explanation of the classic silk to egg illusion. In order to perform this effect, you need an egg,
An egg,
a glass, a towel, and a silk.
I don't know where the silk is.
Here's the secret part. The silk is inside the egg. You don't need to be extremely clever to understand that the egg is fake. Here's how to perform the trick. First, turn the egg around 180 degrees. Place the silk inside the pocket. Now I'll teach you a basic magic move. Place the egg inside the hand. The idea is to secretly hide the egg from the audience. Don't forget to make a natural and sexy pose.
Sexy.
This is called palming. Now that you're a real master in the art of palming eggs, we are ready to begin. The initial preparation consists in placing the egg in an easy-to-access area.
Okay.
Then remove the silk from the pocket and say, "Here I have red silk."
Here I have a red silk.
A gentle and soft voice are very important to a great magician.
Here I have a red silk.
If the spectator doesn't believe that you're using a real silk, clean your sweaty forehead and give it for examination to the nearest spectator. Now that you feel better and everyone believes that you're using a real silk, remove the sweat with the other hand.
Yes.
Move the silk in a fast and exaggerated way. This is called misdirection. Now in a natural and casual way, grab the fake egg from the place where you hided it before and palm it.
Okay, let's grab the fake egg.
Don't stop waving the silk. Now it's very easy. Just place the silk into the egg, and don't forget to always keep smiling to the audience.
Yes.
If you wish to go to your pocket and grab some magical paper and throw them to the egg, even though this is totally pointless.
Invisible paper.
Make a magical gesture, the one you like the most. Now you just need to show that you magically transformed the silk into an egg and get ready to receive all the applause from the audience.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Don't forget, you can't show the other side of the egg or you'll reveal the secret hole.
Of course.
If the audience doesn't believe that the egg is real, prove them wrong, removing the hole in a magical way.
Okay.
Now, break the egg into the glass you received and receive the applause from the audience.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Now I will explain you the second version, the version that I professionally use with the voiceover. Of course, you have downloaded now the voice in your language, and before anything, you must before you starting to practice, it's very important that you edit the music. What I mean by that is that when you listen to the music, you'll see it in one continuous flow without any kind of spaces between the lines. Why? Because every performer has their own space, their own presentation, their own method to present things. That is why you must edit, but you can find very easily any software, really. There are a lot of very easy, or you certainly have a friend who does some kind of basic editing and he can help you with that, okay? So, for example, in Windows, I think you have the Movie Maker, or you can use Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere, but there are a lot of easier. Any audio editing or video software will get you through it, okay? So now let me explain exactly how this works. What I like about this is that this presentation is like a kind of a performance with music, even though it's not music, of course, there is a voiceover. And people really love this routine, I can honestly tell you, because I've been doing this for a lot of years now. I can't even remember when I started precisely with this. So for now, inside, of course, over here, you must have the real egg with the sticker inside, and normally I use a box, or you can use a briefcase. I use a wine glass, and normally I place a towel inside. Why is the towel? And the voiceover mentions that because sometimes when you break the egg, you can be a little bit dirty on your hands, and by implying the towel into the routine, it's very easy, because if you get dirty, you have the towel, and it's a perfect justification. It's That's why simply the voiceover says, and the towel. That's it, basically. And what I have now in my left pocket is once again the fake egg with the hole, and in my right pocket I have the thumb tip with the silk. But honestly, if you want, I've done this so many times when I have other items in my pockets and I don't want these kind of things, you can place this inside. So the box or the briefcase has all of this material, so you don't have to have absolutely anything with you. You have a box or a case just for this routine, which is perfect. So you don't need to carry a real egg inside your pocket, or between the show you can simply crush it, which is not good, as you certainly agree. So the starting of the routine is very, very easy. It's like the same. So you both hands inside, you show the silk and remove the egg just like this, okay? So then, don't show, you start by saying that you are going to do a great magic trick with this silk, which after magical pass, which is snapping the fingers, magically morphs into an egg, okay? And then you tell to people how this works. The voiceover explains you that the egg is fake, etc, etc, etc. So then the voiceover say, oh, please hide the egg inside a secret place. And you place it, of course, in the bag, over here on the bag or in the box, just like this. Of course, don't forget, here is a real egg with a sticker. And then you place the silk into your right jacket pocket, and you are then ready, of course, to explain exactly how it works. So you start waving the silk like this, blah, 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 blah. And when you remove it, it's very important that you remove the thumb tip. So the voiceover say, oh, please remove the silk now from the pocket and wave it, just like that. And you wave. But, of course, you have just loaded your secret friend over here. So you are like this, and the voiceover say, oh, go and grab the egg. Easy, while you do the misdirection. And you go like this, and you can start to... People will start laughing about this, and of course that you are going to grab the real egg. But people don't know that, of course. So then what does happen is that once again you are going to place the silk like this, and the voiceover say, oh, don't forget to smile to the audience, and do this kind of faces. All of this routine was made to interact as well with the audience, and you will see that when you perform this routine, they will absolutely love it. You have my word on that. So as soon as you do this, the voiceover says, oh, so you have here the thumb tip, okay? You have just pressed with your thumb, here it is, and the voiceover says, oh, and go grab some magical paper, even though it's totally unnecessary. So you do this, you can place real confetti, so you have just stitched the thumb right here, and then snap off the fingers, a magical pass, which is this one, and then you show that the egg actually is over here. The voiceover say, oh, don't forget to never show this part to the audience. You do this, never show this. People will think at a few meters that this is really the silk, and then, once again, you start to show that this is a real egg. And then, of course, you can end by breaking it into the glass. So this is honestly very, very easy. So the thing with this is that you must practice, because the voiceover does not wait for you unless you want. That is why you must really edit the music. So you go through all of these motions, you can grab a box or a briefcase, and don't forget to have all of these elements, and you must practice, okay? So you can see the routine again and again and again to understand all of the pattern and all of the timings, because I've done this so many times now that I really know exactly the moves that must be done in which time, because I've recorded the music to my pace. So that's it. It's something very, very easy to do. The only difficult move with this part of the routine is to simply place the silk into a thumb tip, which honestly is not that difficult. You know that it's not that difficult, but the instructions that you, when you perform, are very important. And trust me, this is an amazing routine that your audience will enjoy. So basically, that's most of it. It's the second version of the Silk to Egg Pro. I really hope you enjoyed. And if you have any more questions or want to ask me absolutely anything about this routine or others, you you can simply email me, go to my website joaomiranda.com, email me, and I will be more than happy to help you out with any doubts or questions that you have about Silk2Egg Pro. Thank you very much for your time and see you next time.